gone. GPS goes. First major cross country in quite a while. And so I'm going from Dallas into El Paso, and then I was jumping out to Scottsdale after an overnight. So as I'm transitioning, I think I'm 11,000 feet ATC, so it's an IFR flight, and get towards the Guadalupe Mountains. I think I was about to change over to Albuquerque, and then there was an announcement come over from ATC that turned around and said GPS could go out at any time, and if so, come back to us on this frequency. Enjoying the scenery, no issues. In towards El Paso, again, got similar sort of warnings from ATC, and I'm going in to do the RNAV into El Paso. I'm listening to all the traffic, listening to all the radio traffic, and I'm flying a Cirrus, right? So I'm spoiled. I've got all of this electronic information. I've got it going. Gone. GPS goes. And it started maybe 30 seconds ahead of time with a young man. It sounded pretty young to me. And the next thing I know is I'm doing a visual, which was fine. It was visual conditions. But what was really interesting to me was how often that had been happening, because there's the military. So they're doing non-GPS military training, so they're actually blacking it out. And when you actually start to investigate that, you really start to realize there's commercial pilots going in and out of El Paso. They just lose it all too. It's actually more of an issue. But that was some good pucker factor for, I'd say 10, 15 seconds, and then it's like back to your training. And tower was great, and then it was. So that was interesting. Always turbulence, but there's always issues. But you know what I found really fascinating? Is the fact that when you talk to the Uber drivers and the Lyft drivers, none of their GPS was actually knocked out. Really? So the question is, how are they doing the targeting? Because no one on the ground has GPS issues. So what's the airborne GPS blocking that's actually going on that's not terrestrial, right? So the signal into the city of El Paso is not jammed, yet coming in and out. Possibly a cone or actually directional. And again, it'd been in the afternoon for multiple days, went out the following morning to fly off, and it's like, everything's back to normal. And I actually think that's a really important lesson because we're so used to flying magenta, right? So then that goes. So then you go, okay. So it actually was one of those great experiences like, okay, I got to go back. I really got to dial back in constantly the VOR and know what the hell I'm doing on that side, because we all get lazy on magenta.